Good evening, cyber friend. It's Mitty Man coming back at you from Walking Music with the word for the day, Sunday night edition. People, 11:37, and we give God glory and all the honor for life, health, and strength. For as well as it is, we give Him praise. Like I said, today's been a long day. Yes, it has. I left here this morning around about 10, didn't get back to about 6:30 this evening. So it's been a long one. And matter of fact, Mitty Man is a little bit rough around the edges, but nevertheless, we thank God for life, health, and strength for as well as it is. We want to give a shout out to the YouTube family, End Time Harvest Games, as well as the Blog Talk family. We just want to say again that we're going to try to do the Bible study again on tomorrow night, if the Lord say so. 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's my time. And we're going to try to do it again. And we'll, like I said in the other videos, I've already stated that what I will end up perhaps doing, using the Blog Talk on an international level, whereas I can just continue to do the Bible study and where everybody can continue to listen in via the web or by the recordings. And then I will do maybe Google Hangout or some of the other forms, maybe once or twice a week, maybe Monday and Wednesday, and leave Fridays alone. Just give people a break. We might do Mondays and Wednesday nights using the Any Talk or Any Meeting or some of the other platforms, and we're going to continue to do Blog Talk. If someone can call in, fine. If no, that's still fine. We're going to continue to do them and let the people listen to it via the web or the recordings. So with that said, I just want to let everybody know, Mitty Man is on his yearly walk through the Word. I'm already up to Job, and I got tickled at myself and thinking about him, listening to Job friends. And boy, with some friends we don't need no enemies. And I was just listening at how Job three friends, especially the Temanite, Eliphaz, or Eliphaz, or whatever you want to call him, but he's the Temanite. He's supposed to have been the wisdom of the Edomites, in other words, and came to, when all of them came to Job, his three friends, after all the calamity that came upon Job. And they were supposed to have been coming there to comfort Job. But boy, I tell you, with the kind of comfort they brought, who needed sorrow? But nevertheless, Eliphaz, he had some wisdom, and he was trying to, in so many words, I'm going to paraphrase this here, so many words, he was trying to say that this evil had come upon Job because of something Job done. Nevertheless, he did not realize, none of them did, even Job didn't know, that it was the Satan that was behind it all. And nothing because of what Job had per se done. But nevertheless, there's a very, very important phrase in that whole ordeal that I want us to kind of look at. I think it's in chapter 2, where it said at the very end of chapter 2, just about, it said, "With the thing that Job most feared came upon him." And I thought it was very, very noticing to us to take notice of that. The thing that Job most feared came upon him. Now, that we can glean something from to let us know that we should not fear. It said, for the thing that he most feared had come upon him. And so when his friends got there, they said it was there 7 days visiting Job, and nobody said a word. Now, you know, what kind of friend is that? To me, you know, I mean, they say they saw his grief was very, very hard to bear, and they saw he was very, very troublesome. But I don't know, people. I just want to say I'm going to try to give myself just a little benefit of a doubt. I believe if it had been my friend, and I don't think I could have sat there 7 days without saying nothing. But it said that they sat there 7 days without saying a word. And then when they did start speaking, they went to blaming Job. Job, it must be something you done, Job. You must have sinned, Job, because God don't punish righteous people. Which he was right to a degree, but he was still wrong, because it wasn't God was the one doing it in the first place. It was Satan that was the one that did this to Job. But in one thing that the old Eliphaz said, and the Temanite that said, and it's really, really true, very true, the wicked will cease from troubling, and the weary are going to be at rest one day. But until then, And what he was saying was, like, in so many words, what Eliphaz, or Eliphaz, whichever you want to call it, what he was saying in so many words, a man going to reap what he sow. In other words, when you sow sin, this reaping of your harvest is going to be great with you. Whatever you reap, whatever you sow, that's what you plant. That's what grows. So, in so many words, he was speaking the truth, but he just wasn't speaking the whole truth in light of God. In other words, when he tried to make Job have sinned, but for Job did not sin per se as he thought or supposed. It's just like we're going to fast forward this thing going forward in time when Jesus came and he healed the blind man in the temple, and then he told him that they asked him who made thee see, and he said, I don't know. He said, well, all I know, he said they tried to make Jesus be a Beelzebub. Say he's the devil. He's healing in the name of the devil. The man said, well, why would the devil do that? Why would God want me to see the beautiful thing in His world? If this man went from God, he could do none of these things. Y'all know the story goes, and he told him that who sinned, this man or his parents? Jesus said, no, neither one. He said, but this is on this man for the glory of God, that I might show myself strong through this man. So in other words, it wasn't the sins of the parent. Y'all need to go back and read the book of the law. No more will the sin of the parent be on the son or the daughter be on the mother, whatever. Remember, each one shall bear his own burden. So with that said, we just saying that we are very, very glad to be done got back up to the book of Job, and we are looking forward to gleaning from this here book of literature once more and again, and to see that why do good people suffer. In other words, we already know, we got the script, we know why. It's because of the enemy most of the time, y'all. People will seek to destroy you without a cause, which Satan tried to get God to do. But God said, no, Satan, he's in your hand. He said, but don't you touch his life. So God yet is still defending and taking care of Job, and he would not allow Satan to go more than he could stand. In other words, Satan, you got limits. And we as Christians on our daily walk, and when we dealing with people to and fro, we got to learn and realize, and we got to try to see and discern behind the scenes who is really working at this thing. Find out why is this befalling me. A lot of times, just before God get ready to elevate you to another level, that is most of the time that you're going to be greatly attacked. So I'm just telling you, I don't know who I'm talking to tonight, but just remember that most of the time, especially if you just do some soul searching yourself, and you can see whether you cannot find anywhere where you have planted seeds to be making you be going through this certain thing, rest assured, this is Satan trying to block you from a breakthrough. God is finna pull you to another level, and if you just going to stay in the race like Job did, in the end, and we're going to find out at the end of the book of Job, Job was restored double for his trouble. Just stay in the race. Don't worry about it. Lean not into your own understanding, but trust in God in all your ways. Acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your path. This is Mitty Man saying whatever you get into, God is not in it. Best that we come on at it. This is Mitty Man saying peace. Good night.